since our chairman is struggling through vacation this week. I'm going to seat Katie Anderson and Dennis Damaris as Pam Lucas are also out today. First things first, we have an informal session for anyone who wants to speak on agenda or non-agenda items, as long as they are not specific to one of our public hearings. Is there anyone who'd like to come forward? Anyone on Zoom?
Deb, can you hear us?
This is Deb. This is our other commission member, correct? Deb Carroll.
Yeah, she gave us a thumbs up. So
Okay, thank you. So we have one person. I'm sorry, I can't read the name. Aaron, if you are hearing us, please state your name and address for the record, and you have the floor.
Aaron Boggs, 612 Manchester Road in Glastonbury, East Glastonbury. And I just want to confirm this is for all agenda or non-agenda items. Is that correct?
Correct, as long as it is not with regards to one of our published public hearings, in which case we'll have you wait till we call the public hearing.
Okay. So what I would like to testify on is on the draft zoning ordinance update. So if I should wait on that, I'm happy to do so.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you.
That's coming up a little bit later. Okay, so why don't we get started, and I will ask Laura to call the first public hearing.
The first public hearing is application of Peter J. and Kathleen P. Pfeiffer for a Section 12 special permit with design review tourist home, 127 Nipsic Road, Residence AA Zone.
Good evening. For the record, my name is Megan Hope. I'm an attorney with Alter, Pearson, and Hope here in Glastonbury. I'm representing the Pfeiffers. They are the property owners of 127 Nipsic Road. It's a property located on the north side of Nipsic, just westerly of Georgetown Road. We're proposing to use a portion of the barn, which is located in the rear of the property, for a proposed tourist home. You can go to the next slide, Gary. We did post the public hearing sign in accordance with the regulations. In front of you is an aerial view of the site. I've highlighted it in yellow. It's 127 Nipsic Road, again on the north side of Nipsic Road. We're a little bit towards the east of New London Turnpike in the intersection with Hubbard. Just to the west of Georgetown Drive here, we have the Georgetown Village pad to the north. Otherwise, we're surrounded by Residence AA zone and single-family houses on the west and the south, and also on the east side as well. The site currently has three main buildings. We have the house, which is 127, located in the front. And then we have two rear, sorry, my pointer is dying. We have two rear structures. One is a tobacco shed that's facing or oriented perpendicular to Nipsic. And then we have another barn that is oriented parallel to Nipsic Road. You go to the next slide, Gary. This next slide is a zoomed-in version of the lot. So again, we've got the house in the lower right-hand corner. Towards the top of the screen is the tobacco shed, and over to the left side of the screen is the barn. That westerly portion of the barn that I've highlighted in red, that is the location of the proposed tourist home. It has been an accessory apartment for some time. There were different building permits taken out in the 80s, and we're proposing to now use that as a tourist home. It's located about 158 feet back from Nipsic Road, just off the existing driveway. Go to the next slide, please, Gary. This is a street view of the house and the barn. So over to the right side of your screen is the existing house where Katie and her husband live. It's Ephraim Hubbard farmstead, built in around 1725. Ephraim Hubbard was a son of John Hubbard, obviously one of the first property owners in Glastonbury. Before he passed, he deeded this land to his son, who built the house. It was in the Hubbard family till about 1920 when it was sold. Further back on the lot, you'll see the tobacco shed, which has that American flag in the center of your screen. That was built in the mid to late 19th century. And over on the left side of the screen is that English barn. It's about 1.5 stories. That was built in the early 19th century, had a few additions on it. And again, that tourist home will be on that left or west side of that building. Go to the next slide, Gary. The next slide is just another view of the barn, just to give you a sense of how far they're set back from the street. Go to the next slide, Gary. All right, the property is part of the historic register. They did get this letter from SHPO almost about 10 years ago or so, but it was the property was considered to be eligible to be registered in the Connecticut State Register. It met the criteria of being significant to significant persons from Glastonbury's history, and also it embodied the distinctive characteristics of the time and period and method of construction. Specifically, this family farm setup with the tobacco shed and barns was something that was prevalent in the area and was significant to not only the Hubbard family, but also to Glastonbury. Next slide, Carrie. All right, so this is an aerial view. I've zoomed in now on that barn where the proposed tourist home is. Again, that red box highlights that west side of the building where the tourist home is located. It's both on a portion of the first floor and in the lofted area above. To get to the tourist home, you would take the paved driveway that's shared with the residents. You'd curve over to the left, and the asphalt ends and turns into a pea stone gravel drive that leads you over to the side of the tourist home. That entrance is on the side of the building. There's a little overhang where I've highlighted it with the red arrow, and there's parking for 2 cars as well, which we really think is all that would be necessary. If there was a need for more parking, we have room behind the barn and all over the place, but easily we can accommodate 2 cars right next to the entrance of the tourist home. Go to the next slide, please. All right, so these next series of slides are pictures from the renovation and restoration of the barn. What I have on the left side of the screen is the west elevation. That's when you come around. You can see the pea stone gravel in the bottom of that picture on the left. That would be the entrance into the tourist home. And just some of the next pictures we have are pictures of part of the restoration showing the age of the structure. It's all been renovated. This is some of the finished project during the latter parts of construction. Keep going, Gary. This is a picture of the updated kitchen. And if you go to the next slide, we have a picture of the updated bathroom as well. So we do have a full bath on the first floor. And then this is a picture as well as the staircase leading upstairs. And then you're seeing the lofted area upstairs where the sleeping area is. You go to the next slide, Gary, you can see that as well. All right, you go to the last slide, which is our floor plan. So just to give you a sense, on the left side of the screen is the first floor plan. You enter through that portico, which we had shown in the picture. Straight ahead, you have the living room, the kitchen, and the full bath. And then you can go up the stairs to the lofted bedroom. So we had filed this application previously. We were here, or we never, I think, got to the point. We filed in March. There was the discussion about the definition of the tourist home. So we sort of put the application on ice. The town council passed the text amendment updating the definition. The regulation became effective on June 15th. We withdrew the application on the 16th, and then we refiled on the 18th. And that's what we're here tonight to vote on. But I think the Pirtle and Pfeffers have shown their continued goal to keep the property in good shape, to restore the barn. It's been used historically for farming office, for offices for the family, this guest house or guest apartment, and they feel that this is the next sort of iteration, being able to keep the barn in good use. They've obviously